hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to you guys with another Zeus tunnel. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about the topics of this video. Okay, so one of the first things I wanted to talk about was Stunna. Okay, Miss Stunna, you guys, just give us an update on how her experience with the Baddies South has been. If you guys don't know, they took a little small holiday break. That's why you guys saw that I posted what they did for Thanksgiving. So they took a little break for Thanksgiving, and now they're going back this week and stuff to resume filming. Natalie says they have 4 cities left to hit before the season wraps, and I'm gonna tell you guys more about the season a little bit later. Okay, so she says what did she go to jail for? Okay, so she was answering some fan questions. She said she went to jail for robberies and using fake IDs and pop. Okay, and basically compared herself to Tommie and say, hey, at least I didn't go to the clinker for, you know, hitting on kids, because they already know that whole thing that came out with Tommie's daughter saying that she alleged that, you know, Tommie used to pop out her, used to boop 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 on her. So seem tell y'all this season's gonna be Tommie versus Stunna, okay? And then someone asked, is the Baddie show everything you wanted it to be? She said, nah, people really turn into different people when the camera's rolling, but be quiet any other time, or don't want to fight unless camera's rolling. And then someone asked, sis, finally gave you the props you deserved. Bruh, tell me, did you pop this season? And then she goes, no, like, every episode been about me so far. I'm popping for show. I ain't going around starting by no disrespect. So I'm set tripping every time. You know what's going on? One thing y'all gonna get too used to is Stunna Girl voice. Y'all think rock voice was different? Stunna Girl is a different type of breed, okay? Someone also asked, that Somalian blood got your small self beating big up. And she said, oh, my mama, y'all gonna see my skull. I don't turn nothing down, it's regular. And then she said, how wild you think that season 3 is? She said, I'm the main character. It's giving out SpongeBob. Them niggas is Patrick. So, y'all, she's serving main character vibes, which I kind of figured would happen. Natalie did update us, you guys, on what's been going on with the season so far. And she said that there's been 10 fights so far, which I'm like, okay, that sounds nice and all, but 10 fights, okay, with what? Okay, you said there's been 10 fights, but are the 10 fights going to be on camera? And also, are we going to get the storyline leading up to the 10 fights? Because I don't just want to see 10 random fights, because if I wanted to see 10 random fights, I'll turn on Big Legs Baddies collection and catch me a good old brawl in the collection. So that's all I'm saying. We need storylines with these fights, not just boop, 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 boop. We need to know what led up to it. That's what made BGC so good, because we saw like the storyline building up to it and why these girls didn't get along, why they ended up wanting to rip each other's hairs out. That's what made BGC good. So hopefully we get some good storylines with that, okay? Next topic I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Mr. Moolah. We haven't talked about Moolah in so long. We haven't talked sexuality with Moolah in a minute, okay? So you guys, he's under hot water because he scammed this girl that was on the show. If you guys remember me talking about this a little bit ago, but now she's speaking on camera and frankly about it. So Moolah invited this girl to the show to, I guess, act as if that was his girlfriend. Okay, so her mission was to basically come on the show and be like, Moolah, you've been ghosting me, like you supposed to be my dude, like you my boyfriend, basically act like she's his girl, right? So take a look at what she had to say about how he hired her for that, because just take a look, you guys.
They were doing a Bad Boys Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
He texted me,
which is now not that name anymore.
It's not.
It's Hot Boys. Yeah.
So he sent me a text. This was before this, and he said, "Hey, I need you for this scene." I'm like, "Okay, we friends. I'm gonna come do."
Wait, was that you?
That was me.
Wait, okay. I just realized the little argument.
It was a fake.
I didn't know. I didn't realize that was you though.
I was a friend to him, Sydney, and I did that because he wanted to prove that he's not what everybody say.
Let me fill in the blank. He wanted to prove that, you know, he's not into the girls. That he's into girls, but not into the girls.
Is.
G-A-Y?
Yes.
Duh. Let's be honest. It's money, but is it worth over someone's life or
it's not even the fact of the money. It's not the fact of the 3,500. I feel like you just got over on me. He hit me up.
I'll make that money back. That's how he feel. You gonna make it back in a few days.
So he just feel like got your 3,500. I used it for what I needed for my.
And that should let you know right there, baby, that he's broke.
He drives an old ass Buick
he's
around
broke. If he's asking for donations
from his dealership that has to pass smog, but you've been driving it for 3 months, baby. The smog bin should have passed.
You already know what to do.
And I pull up in my
I'll make that money back.
Yeah.
It was funny when I seen him on the Bad Boys. I was like, oh, maybe I should have gave him the little interview when he asked. But
it's a flop anyways. He's not getting put on that else.
That's gonna probably be his only and last show.
So Moolah replied back, you guys. Shout out to Now That's TV Inc. and shout out to Kiki Godmother for the last post. Moolah says another win. And he said, my lawyer said, oh, yeah, they bowled. So I guess he's planning on taking Miss Lauren to court. That's her name. Her name on Instagram, y'all, is Eat My Cookies. Eat My Cookies. If y'all remember from Ridiculousness, Chanel had a song called Eat My Cookies. Eat My Cookies. That's where that's from. But that's her name on Instagram, you guys. Take a look at the small clip of the episode that they're referring to.
What's up, Moolah? What's up? Here, why the aren't you texting me back?
What's wrong with you?
Texting me or
why are you pulling up on me like
because
this?
Because I could.
You pulling up on me like I'm a little ass. We never established nothing.
We was.
That don't mean nothing.
So.
Okay, Moolah deserved all of the Emmys, Oscars, and awards and accolades, more, and even a Grammy before Nikki could get one for that acting debut. Mind you, I'm not even done with this topic, y'all. And this further proves that, like, come on, Moolah, this just doesn't make you look. I don't think you should take the girl to court because it's just gonna make you look even more sus than you already do. So you might want to just kind of take this L and act like this girl never existed. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Just kind of like, you know, take it with a grain of salt and just move on because it's just not gonna make you look any better than you already do now. Okay, so speaking of the show Hot Boys Atlanta, I gotta say Hot Boys Atlanta. And if you guys haven't checked out Deja Vu, by the way, I just wanted to throw that in there. Check out Deja Vu. But there's another person on the show that claimed that claims that Milan, which was the owner and creator of Hot Boys Atlanta, that he wasn't even paid to be on the show. Okay, so he said he DM'd this blog. It's public notice. Shout out to it's public notice, y'all. Y'all my dogs. They say, yo, I'm a Hot Boy of Atlanta. We wasn't even paid either. It was all BS. He never had a network. It's a website. I'm pissed. Wasted all of our time. I'm the trans man on the show. And he said, hell yeah, post that. I have more tea. He didn't even pay for no set locations. We came together, used our own property, and had to use and had other money we had to use for Airbnb, the ones that signed ATL. He couldn't even find a party bus. I had to help him lock that in. He a lame for that, for real. Also, what y'all think? And mind you guys, this is the first time I have an entertainer, you guys. He's a long-time entertainer. And he told me Mr. Moolah kind of scammed you too. This is all alleged, Moolah. I don't need you to get your lawyers coming for me. Okay. Moolah, the entertainer claimed that Moolah used him, abused him, and didn't give him his coins. Okay, and he was owed some coins. So it seems as if you owe a lot of people, Mr. Moolah. What's going on? Okay, we need to know the information. What is going on? And I'm not surprised that this happened with the show and everything. He even got mad at my blog afraid it's public notice, like it's their fault. A lot of people think they could now have their own show, and I blame Zeus for this. So shout out to them for starting the trend. So props up to your mama. I feel like everybody thinks that like they could have their own network, they could have their own show because they seen Zeus do it. The formula that Zeus did they can never duplicate it, because if you try to do it again, you're just gonna look like you're copying off of Zeus. I already see a show that they're starting called the real West Coast Baddies of LA or something like that. The real West Coast Baddies. Like really, like come on, like it's just it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like it's not smart to me. Like it's not creative to me. You're not thinking on your own. You're just copying and pasting what somebody else did. And I've been copied and pasted before, so I know how that feels. Okay, so speaking of Baddies and the Zeus Network, you guys, Roly Poly, you guys, previewed a new song, a new tunes. I guess she went to Candy and dropped some beats. Okay, with some. I guess maybe it might be a Baddie theme song for the season, or just a regular old song. So y'all take a listen. Okay, what y'all think? What y'all think? Not gonna lie, she snapped. One thing, Rolly is musically talented a lot. Shout out to Zeus Network T. I really do think that that Rolly's really talented musically, and I feel like the Baddies thing is low-key kind of gonna damage her image, because she's just gonna be known as a reality star. But they do need to switch up the theme song, because they already had it for 2 seasons. So I don't think this song should be used, but Rolly should go back in the studio and make a little theme song for the new season coming up. Okay, next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was the Durell thing. So if you guys didn't catch yesterday, I uploaded something for my members. So basically what happened was Durell, you guys, got into a DV situation with his ex. And y'all, when I tell y'all, when I was watching that live, my heart sunk, because that boy, he seemed very, very scared at the whole situation about what happened to him. He basically claimed that Durell sort of like set him up, followed him, beat him up all in the middle of the highway. And like, it was like really, really bad. Like I said, I post a full live on my members if you guys want to check it out and get his story and everything like that, because I want to post it on my like full page, because it's triggering, 1, and 2, he's not technically a Zeus star, so I'm gonna respect that. Okay, so it's only an members exclusive. Okay, so I don't think that Zeus needs to work with him again, because like y'all just, it's gonna seem like y'all just promoting DV at this point, because they already got Krishan and Rock. Okay, you already got Natalie in the jacket. Okay, you already got a Persuasion, because the way Rock be beating up on her, that to me, you can't tell me that's not DV. So it's like, y'all just don't work with him again, because it's gonna give the network even more worse of a look than it already has. Okay, last thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, is Miss Mamas. Miss Mamas, you guys been getting a little bold. Okay, Miss Mamas, you guys been popping his and doing him a big one. He threw a little shade at Bobby and said that I'll take your man, in the words of the City Girls. Okay, not to be confused for the Stunna Girls. So he posted this again, because he's posted something like this earlier in the season. I remember this, and basically quoted it with when you realize you took both Bobby's mans, because he was looking in the air like, wow, like I really did that. So he's basically claiming that he had him some Andre, and I'm guessing who else did he claim he had? I remember he claimed he had some Andre and somebody else, which Miss Mamas, you didn't have that energy at the reunion. So why are you doing this now? Like, I'm so sick of these Bobby boys, and like, I'm gonna try my best to not cover them as much as possible, because all of them are just clout hungry. It's not making any sense to me. Like, the show built over the season of air. Like, why are you posting that? Like, I think he posted it last night, because y'all know Zeus be sending them stuff to promote. So I think that's why he did that. But he could use another caption, because at the reunion, you didn't have that energy for Bobby, like, at all. So, like, why not? Okay? All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think about some of these topics. Y'all excited for these 10 fights that Natalie claims that we're going to see? There better be 10 fights with storylines. All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.